As a lady myself, I have received my fair share of cringy, boring, and the most awkward text messages from guys, all with an underlining suggestion that they were trying to make a relationship happen. However, it really blew up in their faces. So if you want to make sure you are not the guy who gets left on read or gets his text messages screenshotted and then passed around the friend group, well then, this is the video for you. Stay tuned. The difference between why you are getting women and why you are not getting women is all about turning off your actual mindset. Let's face it, deep down, everyone has insecurities and fears and doubts, and everyone hates to feel lonely. So naturally, if you display this over text, well, it's not attractive, and instead, you need to turn off the mindset and adapt the mindset of what a woman is actually looking for, which is someone that is confident, but not arrogant, that they can just get on with life when things get tough. They are generous, they're kind, mysterious, and they are able to make plans and arrange dates. You are boring if you text her with a very basic and the typical, hey, insert name, what did you do today? Hey, insert name, how was your day at work? Hey, insert name, have you seen this latest movie? Look, it's the safe option and I totally get that. You want to send this to a lady because you don't want to come across very interested and you don't want to be rejected, so you play it safe, but you're smack bang in the middle of friend zone and attraction, and it's boring, it doesn't do anything, and you are probably never really going to get a text back to this, or if you do, you probably will find it will take a long time to receive a text back, and if it is, it's pretty much half-assed. You text way too much. Guys don't understand, but if you send novels or text her too often throughout the day, then you can expect that potential relationship to fizzle out very quickly, like a bath bomb from Lush. Just because you think about a specific girl often doesn't mean that you have to text her every time you do. The idea, remember, is to build attraction over text message. So call her to arrange a date and eventually to have a relationship. Obviously, providing everything works in your favor. So texting too much lowers that actual attraction building process. What you have to understand is that when you are trying to attract her, she is naturally going to take how you act and then apply that in a makeshift relationship and assume that's how you are if you were in a relationship. For example, that's how you are as her boyfriend. So if you never pick up the phone, then she will think, okay, he's always busy. Or if you choose to send lots of text messages that are very long, she's probably going to think that, you know what? I just want a guy that just calls me up and tells me under 2 minutes straight that he wants a date, he's able to arrange something, instead of it being a back and forth over 6 text messages. And no one wants to date a guy who doesn't do anything in his day, apart from texting ladies. It's weird. You are creepy. Creepiness is found in serving up compliments in text messages. For example, telling a lady how beautiful she is or how much you really appreciate how she puts herself together in her work uniform, followed by something suggestive or a suggestive emoji. This usually works for a night-only type of thing, but when it comes to an actual long-term relationship, this really will knock down any potential steps that you have built up towards her heart. And you will probably find that she has screenshotted these messages and sent them to all of her friends, and you are being laughed at. Now, the big reason that these text messages do not work, it's because we just presume you are out to get one thing and one thing only. And if you have to give us a compliment to start a conversation, well, that just says that you don't know how to talk to people. And also, we think you are very shallow and that you don't see anything past our external being. You are desperate. Desperation definitely comes across on text messages. If you have to say, I need to tell you how much I like you, and you have to tell us how amazing we are, well, ew, it's very desperate and very not attractive. So this applies to those double texts that you send, not respecting our busy life and then following up texts later on. because you think that we are ignoring you, where you actually say, "Are you ignoring me? Why didn't you respond to my last text message? I've seen you have been online." This is weird. Now, we are allowed to prioritize other things over you. For example, work-related tasks. Maybe we were online messaging our mum back on Messenger about an issue. Don't expect us to honor you or something along those lines. We really don't owe you anything, and we shouldn't be replying straight away to your messages when we aren't in a relationship. This doesn't build any mystery. It's not fun, it's boring, it's desperate, and it's more of a nice guy approach to texting. And you should know from our previous videos, if you have seen them, and if you haven't, I recommend you go back and check out our nice guys series, because those are the guys that stay in the friend zone due to their text messaging mistakes. How do you expect a girl to respond to a specific text where you say, "Why have you been ignoring me?" or double text, double text, double text? It's desperate, and we wouldn't really want anything more to do with you. Now, the overall summary here is that text messages are meant to be fun. They're supposed to be flirty and kept very short, because you want to advance the conversation to a phone call and then arrange a date out to find out more about her over, well, face-to-face interaction, not actually over text message. So pick up the phone and talk to her. Don't, do a video chat, because that would be pretty awkward. Just pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I really like you. Let's arrange a date." Probably not in those exact words, but you get the gist here. Lots of guys miss the point that texts are supposed to be fun, and they just come across very serious and straight up, "I want a relationship. Are you available? Yes or no?" Using too many emojis in your messages. Now, this one, believe it or not, can actually lower your attraction value the more emojis you use. So the common rule is, the more emojis, the less attraction. So try to find a good balance. Yes, emojis are fun. It's a way of communicating. However, a study based on single ladies and the use of text messages proved that ladies found a guy a lot less attractive if they used an emoji in every single message they sent. So if you happen to be an offender of the double texts, that means twice the amount of emojis, twice the chances of lowering your attraction levels. I guess we could say that emojis are used as a very emotional way of communicating over text message, and it's probably left to be kept towards the feminine type of people, or the feminine guys, feminine ladies. You see where I'm going with this? So you have to understand that being too expressive over text message is a little bit weird. Remember, women dig the mysterious nature of guys, so the more mysterious that you can be with your messages, the better. Obviously, don't send her ransom note type things. Just say, "Hey," make a conversation, progress it to a video call or progress it to an actual phone call, and take it from there. Try to get to know her on the date, and keep the text messages short and sweet to build attraction and to lower the awkwardness. I am fresh out of tips, but if you do want some more, then don't worry. There are some videos here next to my head. Go click on these, because I really think you will like them. All you have to do now is tell me how much you enjoyed the video, give me a huge thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, stay happy. Bye-bye.